Hey, I'm Fish. For the last 10 months, I have been hosting a open server for everyone to join. And with over 400 members and like 36,000 days survived, I think it's time for a world tour. Okay, now beforehand, we obviously didn't survive 36,000 days. The server is just online 24/7. So yeah, quite a lot of days get accumulated. And honestly, I think it's probably like already more in like the 100,000s. But the day counter got removed, and the last time I remember seeing the days, it was like 36,000. So yeah, let's jump right into it with this thing back there. Starting off at my base over here. This is where I kind of spent most of the season. I guess the best start to this base would be this gate over here that I made like 5 months ago, I think. So there are 3 people here, and they're kind of guarding the whole area. And I kind of was like inspired by statues from Lord of the Rings, I think. And yeah, you just pass through this river and a whole ass base opens up. There is so much in here. But starting off, the very first build that I made right here was this church. This was my first gothic build in general. It was looking really nice. I was really inspired to finally build like a church or something. And I actually gathered a whole netherite set for this in survival. And no one has stolen it yet. I think it was stolen once actually, but ever since, no one has stolen it yet. I was kind of going a little crazy with the colors. I like used pink stuff as shadows, I guess, like pink colors. And diorite as the main palette. But the inside was also fully decorated, if y'all want to come inside here. So yeah, the inside is fully decorated. And there's a lot of benches in here for everyone to sit. And we have one, like, I guess, altar. And I originally had a bunch of armor stands in here. But yeah, the area got griefed like a couple of times, which wasn't so nice. But yeah, as you can see, pretty nice interior. Not a lot to say besides that. So that was my church. And I guess we can like go to the outside and just look at this grand view here. So you can instantly just see like a huge cathedral on the back, which I will talk about in a second. But I actually moved on with this little starter house here. So yeah, I made this little starter house. Also had a guy on there sitting on the roof. It was a pretty small house, but I really liked it. I think that was when I just designed this whole forest in general with all these cliffs. And it actually has one interior in here. I think this was like a little storage house for me. So I had a bunch of storage underneath. I really went for like a cellar vibe, I guess. There's still a bunch of random materials in here, which is nice. But yeah, that was my very first storage house, I guess. It was pretty small. But yeah, it was a pretty nice building. Yeah, really nice. I really like it. Hold up, let's sleep. Don't break the bed. Don't break the bed. Okay. Don't break the bed, guys. Do not break that bed. Okay, so as you can see, you can kind of spot the cathedral back there. And I have this like pathway winding down with like a little waterfall. Originally I wanted to make a whole cave in there, never got to that. But you know, nice little bridge, some wheat fields, and also the other side of the river is terraformed too, which I think is really nice. Kind of makes this whole area a bit more immersive. But if you just follow along the wheat fields, you actually get to this little pathway, which I absolutely love. You can like walk it up. And I've gotten a bunch of armor stand action in here. There's so many armor stands. One is pointing towards the cathedral that you can kind of spot from up here already. I really love the view that you get from here. We got a singing Shrek at the campfire. I think that is sudden, I think. And yeah, just a bunch of people from the server. I've kind of forgotten a lot of names, sadly, but yeah, we got this really nice pathway and this front view of the cathedral, and this area is griefed, I guess. That is nice. But yeah, there was this kind of like circle, I guess, as you can see. And yeah, I just still absolutely love the cathedral. It is absolutely huge. And the cathedral was actually designed in 2 little parts, I guess. At first, I just designed the front. And I was planning to just build the front of the cathedral. But then everyone was complaining, so I made the back too and the sides. And I think that was actually such a good move because the sides look awesome. But yeah, in the interior, it's looking really nice, as you can see. That is the most awesome interior you will ever see in your life. Honestly, I think it does look actually kind of cool because this thing looks huge from, from in here. But yeah, we got a huge storage system that doesn't even work. Yeah, and redstone never got installed. Peach was supposed to do that, but yeah, he left me alone with it. But yeah, we got a huge shulker monster, which is looking nice. Okay, so I guess, you know, moving on with my, like, I think favorite view of this whole base, I guess, is the side view of the cathedral with our little village that I made. And it is looking so nice. There, you can also spot a little neighbor of mine, Opladen. I will tour that base in a second because that base is magnificent. I am absolutely in love with this view of our cathedral because, I don't know, the side view of a cathedral is just like the best view, I'd say. And it is looking so nice. You can see the whole kind of cathedral. You got a nice little village in front with some custom trees. I do have to say, those are not the best custom trees. I definitely got better at those. But yeah, I really like the theme of this kind of vibe. I was kind of trying to merge these two areas because these are kind of two different areas with the church and the cathedral. And I was originally planning to like transform this whole kind of section here and do like even more orange trees. Because I absolutely love these orange trees. But never came to that. But yeah, I just really like this area. We got a nice little village. Yeah, we got a really lovely village with a windmill. And this like really nice curving pathway leading up to our cathedral. Yeah, absolutely in love with that. But that is really all I made for this kind of spot. It's a pretty short tour, but that's really because we have this huge cathedral in there, and that's most of the build. Also, quick little thing, this waterfall, absolutely lovely with these glass panes. Loving this waterfall that I made with these cliffs too. Really love it. Yeah, we can start off with Opladen space right here. This is kind of a forest he made, looking really nice. He originally wanted to continue this forest all the way up to this little river that I made, because this river originally was the kind of like, I guess, river. Yeah, the river was the river that divided our two bases. And so this was kind of my area and this was his. We never officially finished it, but it was looking really nice and he wants to continue this forest. But yeah, he did get a lot of the forest done. Really love this area. It's like really kind of immersive. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's like this Jesus cross. Loving that. I think we got some nice quotes in here. Yeah, really love that area here. And yeah, just in general, really immersive space. If we just follow this pathway up to his area, kind of, his main base, and you just get this view of this giant ship, which isn't even the biggest ship he made. He has a like 10 times bigger ship in a shopping district, which I will show in a second. But yeah, Opladen has been working. He has been working. This base is awesome. I think this base is literally the reason why I made my huge base, because I wanted to beat him. I don't know if I beat him. I guess you guys can decide that. Wait, guys, type in the chat. Did I beat Opladen or did I not? Anyways, Opladen's area is absolutely lovely. He got this kind of like compass in the middle as a flooring. I really like that. But yeah, his interior is much better than mine. It's also pretty empty. Yeah, it's a mess. Also got griefed, I guess. But yeah, one thing I actually really love about Opladen's base is he has this huge ship here, which actually is his nether portal. So yeah, this is kind of his portal back here. And when you walk through, there's even a build for the other side of it. This is such a lovely statue that he made. Absolutely love that. And yeah, I guess this is our nether highway system here with our ice roads. Really loving that. But actually getting back to his base again in the overworld, there's a huge chunk that he made after I left the server. So let's just explore that real quick. He actually made this huge terraforming. Now that wasn't him, that was someone else. But he made this huge city actually. So I guess, honestly, I think he beat me just because of like how much he made. I mean, look at these. This tower is also insane. I really like the way Opladen like uses a lot of like extravagant shapes and stuff. But yeah, he actually got to work on this little city. He never finished it, but it is looking lovely. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. The atmosphere of it, absolutely crazy. Some apple trees here with some terracotta. Haven't seen that a lot. Looking nice, looking lovely. Yeah, overall, really loving this base. Really loving this whole area me and Opladen made. So, kind of, I can show it to you on the map. Me and Opladen had this kind of semi-island here. And we wanted to transform all of it. Obviously not even close, we didn't. And Opladen also expanded to this area here. But yeah, loving it. Absolutely love this area. One of my favorite areas of the server. Okay, so this is the shopping district we made. Everyone, I guess, made. Most of you guys, because I only made one shop that I will show in a second. But yeah, this is the service shopping district. As you can see, there is the insane boat I was talking about. And we have a little town hall, which I think we should start from town hall, right? So yeah, I made this town hall, which is honestly not really big considering everything else. Like the giant boat right beside it. But we have this really nice town hall with a map that someone put up. Really love that. That is not a nice looking town hall. We do have a nether pool. But yeah, this was, I guess, our like first big building of the shopping district, I think. And after that, a lot of ginormous buildings came after. But yeah, the very first shop on this mushroom island that we built on was my copper shop. It's a pretty cool building. Not my favorite, but pretty cool. It's like a little modern kind of building with a train inside. I was selling copper, but it sold out instantly and I never restocked it. So yeah, I wasn't really active in the shopping district, to be honest. So yeah, this is how it looked inside. We had some nice copper stuff, like some nice shelves to buy copper, and I don't know, it was just a really nice shop. This was the very first shop, but obviously not the biggest. I guess if we go towards the biggest shops, the very first shops that you guys see are the Wars Mall. I think it's a whole mall. I think there were supposed to be a lot of different shops inside of here. Lovely building, absolutely love this. It does look like a mall. Lovely vibes, kind of reminds me of Good Times with Scar. Maybe I'm the only one here, but really like this. This was kind of right at the end of the season. Looking lovely, really like it. I guess the other big building is this Empire State building. Lovely tower, looking nice. I don't think it ever got finished, but it was looking really nice, especially from outside. Alright, then obviously the huge ship back there that Opladen made, my neighbor. Really lovely. Yeah, just I think it was selling a bunch of stuff. I think it was just selling ores and materials in general. It was kind of, yeah, this is kind of a place to like buy anything you need. We got totems of undying, redstone, gold, iron, emerald, books, enchanted books. Yeah, absolutely love that place. And there is a ton of interiors in here. We got this nice, lovely little boat, I guess. Absolutely love that. Awesome boat. And this kind of area here. We got a lot of these type of areas in this boat. There's just a lot of random rooms that are fully decorated, which I absolutely admire. This is the main captain room, as you can see. We enter through here and lovely, lovely, lovely interior. We have a huge dining table. Oh, this is such a nice design. This is such an interesting table. Absolutely loving that. Yeah, you just have these like giant sails that you see from down here. Yeah, this thing is just absolutely huge. Ginormous. I think Opladen actually like built this right next to the town hall just to flex on me. But yeah, let's just give a full 360 of this boat because this is looking awesome. I think especially the back. Yeah. Dude, Opladen is such a good builder. Really nice builder. Yeah. The attention to detail is insane. But yeah, guys, I guess we go to some of my favorite shops I've spotted this season. And one of those is definitely this Japanese building. We'll get to the casino in a second. The casino was awesome, especially like yeah, I spent a lot of hours in the casino, but this Japanese building was such a lovely, lovely shop. Whose build is this? Yours, LA? Alright, this is LA's build. Absolutely lovely Japanese house. LA, you want to tour it? Okay, we'll just follow LA. We have this really nice interior. Yeah, this really nice table. What was the shop selling, LA? Okay, this was a food shop with cooked pork chop. That is nice. So I guess you had a hogland farm in the nether? That's pretty cool. Absolutely loving this interior up here with these like little floors. Maximizing the space. Love it. There is this lovely outside that you can walk through with this nice beat up staircase, I call it. I have the same thing in my shop. And yeah, nice adding. Nice attic. Not fully done, but lovely. And this garden here, this outside garden, it just fully gives me the Japanese vibes. This is spot on with Japanese stuff. There's also this nice building right next to it, which never got fully finished, I think. But also lovely. But yeah, I guess, guys, we just move right on to the casino, which was probably one of the most important builds of this whole season. This is where I lost my very first diamonds that I got gifted by, I think, White Lion, because I never mind, but I got gifted a stack of diamond blocks. And this is where I lost half of it, I guess, and one half of it back. Lovely place. You could always play some blackjack. Yeah, lovely place. Sniffers are just keep following me around right now. The place had some music too, didn't it? Where the music at? There we go. Look at that vibe. Just guys chilling in a casino, playing blackjack. That was absolutely awesome. You could like triple or like double the amount you were betting. It was nice. We had a slot machine with the maximum prize being a mace. Someone actually won that. That was crazy. That was so nice. I think those are just some slot machines. Yeah, this casino was awesome. It did get like stolen from a lot because all the profits were just right underneath it. So that was a headache. But it was one of the like best buildings in the season, I would say. Lovely, lovely build. I think Rafi made it. What is it? What does it say on the sign? Dead server. Leave while you still can. Yeah, Rafi is goated, bro. I love that guy. Alright. There were some really nice gems I spotted in the shopping district that I never really got to buy from, but they were awesome. Like this little hut here. Lovely hut. Really nice design. I think this is where like yeah, armor and mending potions were bought, and 100,000 chickens were hidden, I guess. That is interesting. Awesome shop. Love the door here with the banners. That is a really cool design. And then we had this kind of American New York kind of area here. But yeah, I really like this American kind of area here with a little rocket shop and like very like New York 1950s maybe, I don't know, builds, if I would describe it. Looking really nice. Also, the interior should be like awesome. Yes, the interior is awesome. And there is even the back of the street with some more American buildings. Look at that. The terracotta mine. Lovely shop. There's this really nice, I don't even know what to call this. Is this a raft? A house? Improvised house? Loving that. That is a vibe. Such a vibe. That thing is absolutely awesome. Rax? Alright, Rax made it. Really lovely color shop. Absolutely goated color shop. With an ice boat track right behind it. Also lovely. But yeah, we also have a disco floor. So this was kind of some stuff we made for like events. We also had a court building somewhere. Ooh, iron shop. Goated iron shop. That carried me through the whole season. That iron shop was so nice. Goated iron shop. You took your diamonds, put them in the barrel, and then they just automatically got accepted and spit iron right back at you. Really nice shop. Also really lovely building here. Really organic. Loving it. Absolutely lovely build. Some really nice letters. That takes some skill. And yeah, I absolutely love the concept of the staircase here. Like, this house is a mess, and I absolutely love it. I don't know how to describe it. We have some cats sitting down here. Fizzles and mizzles. Okay. Okay, we got this really nice car. Who made it? Design made by MC Military Force. Okay, the Minecraft military made this one. Nice car. And it is shooting somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's shooting a rocket all the way into the brewery, if I'd have to guess. But yeah, we have a McDonald's. And this lovely modern store. That's a cool modern store, yeah. Really love the design with the water. And I have a texture pack where the water is gray. that combined with that, absolutely awesome. Alright, what's this? Buy 1 diamond for 2 diamonds. It's not a scam. Ooh, that's a lovely shop. Yeah, that's a very... lovely shop. Lovely shop, absolutely. Oh, no one bought? No one actually bought it? What? That's crazy. I wouldn't expect that. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, lovely shop. Almost missed it, but this is a masterpiece. Yet again, really nice shaping with this hat, I guess. Okay, now I did just tour my base, but this is my starter house of the season actually. I made this little starter house and then also this building behind there, and then moved on to the like church area, which you just saw. But yeah, this house, huge fan of it. I really loved like the details I put in it. Yeah, the interior is also really nice, as you guys can see. Lovely interior. Really lovely interior. Also really like the situation I had with the staircase, where you have to go in here and then make this jump to get up. Lovely. I actually have some shulker boxes with stuff in here. Didn't even know that. There's quite some stuff in here, damn. Anyways, I was really inspired by Spirited Away when I made this little house here. Love it. Absolutely love it. I had a plan of like a huge mega base going in here. It was massive, already had everything planned, but you know, I didn't really felt inspired to make it after I made the little church back there. So I didn't do it. But yeah, also had to, like pig stall, I guess. Also inspired by Spirited Away, of course. That actually has a nice interior. I am really loving this interior. I had my horse in here too. Absolutely love this interior. The roof has some pretty crazy texturing because I was trying to make like multiple plates, I guess, if you can spot them. Guys, whose base is this? Brick. Alright, guys. So, the first base that I will tour of other players, this is Brick's base. Never mind, this is Brick's island. Alright, Ziphy, your turn. Tell us some story about the base.
We should probably start in like the bottom part.
Alright, talk to me.
Oh, I got a trading hall right here.
Oh, fancy, fancy.
A village operator over here. It's kind of overflowing.
Alright, so I guess you have like a ton of stuff in the base. You have the cellar, the floating islands.
Like, there's my first portal like down in the bottom part as well.
Okay.
Just a portal.
Anything about the houses?
Not really, no.
So you just made them
this,
just
like,
sort of
farm
look
area.
nice?
Yeah.
Alright, we got a whole ass village that looks awesome, I'd say. Lovely.
And for the islands, I try to make it like different biomes.
Oh, every island is a...
Like-
oh, I just noticed that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
lovely. I really like the bamboo hut here with like the hay bales. That's cool. So we got taiga, cherry, bamboo, nether, even more cherry on the moon. Plains with the beacon, I guess. Anything about the airship?
I did not build that. I don't know.
Oh,
where
so
it
someone
came
just pulled up with an airship?
Yeah.
That's nice. I like the design with the nether portal. Is that a dragon?
Yeah. I have to
Lovely.
like, look at it from a certain angle, I think.
Ooh, yeah, that... Wait, I actually really like it. Where you can like spot
You
the
know,
head.
I think I found it, and I tried to recreate it.
So this is Dr. Nopi's base. Dr. Nopi is an OG player that stole stuff, got banned for stealing, unbanned after 2 weeks, and just stole again and then just instantly got banned forever, which was lovely. But he made this really nice base behind me, which is looking awesome. And yeah, obviously good builder. Sad I had to ban him, but yeah, he made this really lovely boat. I actually really adore this boat with all the like little details he crammed in there. Really like it, it's full of life. And yeah, I guess if we get on this pier, we have this really nice copper house and this nice little interior, which is alright. There isn't a lot in here, but he did make the floors and the staircase looking lovely. And yeah, I guess that's how you enter his base. I really like that idea. Oh, my bad, Rob. Okay, we have this island with this lovely bridge, which, yeah, looks awesome. Lovely bridge, looking awesome. You can even spot my starter house back there. Yeah, I obviously custom trees, custom everything, love it. I think he had another portal which got broken, maybe? I don't actually know what happened there. Oh, the base was shared with Flumfler. The base was shared with Flumfler. And we have a nice little fishing Rusty Peach. Peach, really nice guy, helped me a lot with my base. He promised to make a star system, never did. Anyways, that's a story for another time. We got a little hobbit hole that you can enter, but I don't think there's a lot in here. This is a really nice side walkway, I guess. And if you cross this, there is the actual hobbit hole. Okay, you can enter this. Lovely hobbit hole. Huge fan of hobbit holes, just in general. We got this little design here. I don't know why there's still stone everywhere, but I guess he got banned, so we didn't have a lot of time. But yeah, we can actually move on. I'll TP everyone again. We can actually move on to the upper section where he has a lot of cherry blossoms, I think, to give up this little particles. And this lovely house, Dr. Nopi's beautiful majestic house. Okay, that is a beautiful majestic house indeed. Also got some sort of an interior going on. Yeah, that's quite a weird interior, I would say, but it is one. Oh, this is his basement. Here lies Dr. Nopi. May he rest in peace. I guess that's because he got banned. I figure... Ooh! We got the vault going on, okay. Pay tribute. Okay, what do we pay tribute? Okay, someone just put his enchanted netherite pickaxe in there, okay. That's a pretty high tribute. Anyways. There lies Dr. Nopi, the good old guy who got banned. Yeah. Oh, wait, what did I miss? Okay, going back down. There is supposed to be another room. Oh! Ooh, that's cool. Wait, how did you... Oh, there's this... Okay, I did not know that. Oh! We got a whole staircase that lead... Oh, this is looking awesome. That's not made by Dr. Nopi, is it? Alright, Crab made this really nice tomb. That is so cool. Now you got whole ass lore for Dr. Nopi. That's crazy. Imagine having like skulls in these pockets here. Yeah, dude, that is such... I mean, you could have just made like a skeleton skin and killed yourself a bunch of times. Alright, now he's just cheating in skulls. Okay, Ziphy, that's cool. Also, I'm seeing a lot of these little like torch designs with the like item frames. I think I've spotted them like a few times already. Really nice. I never do that, but it's looking lovely. Wait, hold up. Lovely airplane. Dr. Nopi made a great airplane back up here. That is such a cool airplane. And I think those are birds. Okay, guys. I don't know if everyone has been here. It's pretty outside of our main area, I guess. Pretty off-road. So this is the lovely terrain that someone made. I actually knew his name. I just forgot his name. I'm so sorry. But it is such a cool terrain. It's not finished, but I think he actually whipped this up in like 2 days or 3. So he was definitely grinding. We got some lovely ships, lovely village, even some random Japanese stuff. I think it was supposed to be like a Chinatown area. But yeah, really unfinished project, but it had a ton of potential, as you guys can see. I actually want to go to the ships, because I just absolutely love ships. I definitely have to make some ships myself. But yeah, lovely ships. Got a nice wood one here with a really long front thingy. What is that? What is the front thingy called? Like a mast? I don't think it's a mast. Anyways, this ship has a huge front thingy. Who knows? I feel like all of these ships have pretty large front thingies. This one, oh no, this one's pretty proportional, I'd say. I mean, they do look nice either way. Really, they do look really nice. And then we have this huge ship back here with some cannons. Lovely. Oh no, this is huge. This front thingy is huge again. This is absolutely insane. Alright, you're good, Kronos. Let's go.
Okay, so this is like the main area that I've been working on. It's small compared to the others, but it has personality.
Dude, I love the city vibe.
Yeah, thanks. We have most of the buildings hide the farms, like this one. This one hides the wheat farm.
Oh, you can actually access this from the street? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Flip's Snowy Castle. Love that area. I never built in snow biomes. I honestly kind of want to now. But yeah, all of this is fully in survival, nothing pre-planned. Flips was very proud of that. He made this like kind of spooky, evil-ish kind of castle. I know, I always imagine like vampires living in here or something. Who knows? But yeah, really lovely red-looking castle. Also really cool interiors, which Flips actually paid a lot of attention to. If y'all want to come inside, lovely interior. You got bows hanging on like whatever. What is those? What are those? Tripwire hooks. You got weapons on tripwire hooks. Bow leaning on a stool. Really cool place. Love it. Got some, I think this is the smithing area, if I'd have to guess. And yeah, as someone already said, there is a huge dragon. There is a lovely dragon in here with an enchanting area in the middle of it. I really like the fire in his mouth. Really cool. And yeah, I think this was all of it was kind of dragon themed. His portal up there, his nether portal, also has a dragon. Really lovely, really nice. Okay, Miyu, you want to tour it?
Alright, there's not really a whole lot of a base here. I just kind of did the build for the love of the game. So this is Lilith from Evangelion. I did plan it out in a creative world, but I've been like building this over the past couple months because I needed like 100,000 red wool. Obviously I didn't get that much because it's unfinished, but the quartz was like just as bad because it's entirely smooth quartz, so I had to smelt it all too. That's about it.
Lovely. So how did you
Because
make
looks
it?
cool.
Did you make it like purely in survival or?
No, I made it in a creative first.
This is looking so nice. Did you like use stone as shadows or like what was going on here?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be viewed from like below.
Oh, okay.
So if you get below it, then it looks like highlight shadows, kind of like there's a light below it.
Yeah, true. I get
But you have
it.
to get pretty far back because it's huge.
I don't know the reference, sadly, but looking awesome, looking really nice, huge build.
I had to get all the wool myself because I realized like the 1x1 sheep farms were not going to be efficient enough.
Yeah.
So I just have like this giant wool farm with like sheep that were almost entity cramming.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. This is just insanity.
For example, looking at my base, I kind of had to speedrun the exterior part because well the server was ending.
Hmm.
So we can just go downstairs to take a look at the villagers.
Oh, there's your villagers. I thought that was your mine.
No, it was just I don't know exactly what to do. And there's a breeder right upstairs
Wait, why is there a fire pit? What?
with all lag. This way I don't have to.
Oh,
worry
you
about
just
having to
dropped
leave.
them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It saves a lot of time.
Alright, that Trix made that. I don't know. I don't like
Yeah,
Taylor Swift to be honest. But it's a pretty cool map.
And yeah, that's the part that I had to speedrun a bit because I only had the 3 big buildings and it looked nice, but I think having an exterior kind of brings it all together.
Yeah, really cool factory vibe. Okay, what's that? Okay, okay, dude. Okay.
There's over there, it was just a test, you know, to see how it looked because I didn't know what to do with my beacon, so I just placed it over there. I think it looks good.
The tower with the beacon?
Yeah.
Really nice.
I think I should have made the top a bit bigger. The part with the glass, but apart from that, I like it.
Yeah, looking lovely, looking lovely.
So this is the first factory I built, which is a cobblestone farm.
A cobblestone farm, that's nice.
So anyway, since the cobblestone, well, I needed stone and the 4 furnaces weren't very efficient, I added this, and it's basically a super smelter.
Okay, nice.
So here's the collection system, and over there are the access area for the 3 super smelters. So you just put anything you want in here.
Uh-huh.
Click this lever to generate carpets for the fuel. You flick this lever to send in the mine carts. Actually, you can go downstairs to see how it looks. I'm pretty proud of it because I actually designed it myself, so non-tutorial.
Damn. That's
There's just
cool.
3 super smelters. And honestly, it was a bit overkill because at some point I was intending to sell stone, and someone made a very big order, like 57 chests. So I needed a lot of super smelters, but the server ended, so I never really had to use them.
Okay, I really like the mechanical stuff you just got lying around. You had like a random pipe with droppers. I really like that. Oh, you got a moving fan. Oh, Jake. Okay,
Yeah,
Jake Cotton would love that.
On the other factory, but I couldn't because the cobblestone generator just took too much place.
All right, shout out Kelton. Nice moving fan. What is this building? It kind of looks like a quarry. I really like this.
It's a museum.
Oh, it's a museum. You want to tour it?
We're coming through here. The entry, the play area,
Mm-hmm.
and the tour is in this direction. So
Oh.
basically, the theme of the museum is me because I have a very big ego.
Okay. Okay.
So it was about since I was selling diamond armors at the shopping district, so I made a whole diamond armor theme area.
Okay.
We go upstairs through here. And right there is the main exposition where I pretty much stored all my stuff. That's why I was walking around in diamond gear earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There's my armor, my equipment, and my elytra.
Wait, what is this boat? The boat. What is that boat?
The boat that I crafted and that I used all the time to move around.
Oh, how much is that?
Exactly what a bit over a stack. It's actually hollow to save some space.
Okay,
I
buddy.
didn't actually pull that.
Okay. Okay, sure. What's this?
That's my grave.
Oh, so did you die? What's the lore here? You have like your armor already set up and everything. Did you die?
The server is closing. I thought about, leaving a trace behind, so that's why I built this.
That is lovely, actually, for everyone that gets the world download.
Disconnect here for the last time,
That's cool. Yeah, you should disconnect right on this spot, dude. I love the style, like the what is it? Yeah, industrial, lovely, absolutely lovely. What is the 1, 2, 3 thingy?
Because it's the 3 furnaces actually.
Oh, do you have? Okay, cool. Is there something?
3,
Oh, that's the smelter. Oh, now I
Yeah.
get it. And you have 3 pipes? That's so cool. Okay, so behind my base, I also found this really nice starter house. And it is lovely all around. Loving it. And this Italian mansion. I really like the palette. I think it's supposed to be viewed from this angle, maybe? Or from the side, who knows? I really like it. Some interesting cliffs. And this garden. Totally Italian vibes. I really love it. But yeah, I think that's all the bases I will show off this episode. Now, obviously, that's not even close to all the bases. This server had like 300, 400 people. I don't even know about all the bases. But yeah, I hope it was a pretty nice tour. I hopefully didn't miss any like great builds. Yeah, subscribe. Also guys, the server's closing, but I will continue the server on Hydro. So there's a new server called Hydro SMP, and it's not even new. It will be the 13th season, and that is where I will continue my open server basically, as I don't want to host it myself anymore, to be honest. So yeah, you can show up there. There will be a new season very soon. So yeah, be excited.